You don't say to mama, you don't read. Says the tracking angel. You don't boast to mama, you don't cut. Now chain you the cut. Okay, now make I use my microscope, scan a reality scan, nigga area Biafra phobia mentality. See, set Nnamdi Kanu free. One war. They don't want to hear the name of Biafra. For them is a scary name of Biafra. I love this very name of Biafra. Biafra, most I judge a bless Biafra. Chukwu Kika Biama bless. Conscientiousness bless Biafra. Biafra. Started in 1804 by Utman down Fodio. Rinom go be to Sokoto. Sa Amadou Bello. They massacred the house. Marigi and Pura. What about the Shua? Zamfara and Adamawa. Referendum is the voice of everyone. Real freedom. Jawe must be done on the land. They don't want to hear the name of Biafra. For them is a scary name of Biafra.
Trust God, Biafra son. Nnamdi Kanu.
They tried by the Kanu.
Alex, Oko.
They conquered the Lawrence.
Govt Jeremiah. Whoa, Alex. Happy birthday in advance. But to celebrate your birthday instead of that useless independence. Happy birthday to you.
Now we move. They don't want to hear the name of Biafra.
Happy birthday.
It's a scary name of Biafra. I love this very name of Biafra.
Make sure you are hitting the like button. Nigeria cannot hide.
We know that they are the
Biafra matter will choke them. Maybe they are busy destroying Igbo people property. Why Chukwuka is destroying Nigeria? Helene! How many times did I call you? You're not answering my call. I love you though. You're my darling. You're not answering my call. I love you so much. Thank you for joining us this morning.
I love this very name of Biafra.
Try and call me my love. You know you're my sweetheart. Try and call me. You know I cannot do without you. Let them be jealous. I cannot do without you. Try and call me.
They can call me
okay?
to Biafra land.
Love you, my sweetheart. This morning is very important. Try and share this program.
Divided nations, playing their bloody games against Biafra with the AU all the same. What a shame, such a pain. Nnamdi Kanu says Biafra.
He goes away. Black people want to say Biafra. Because that's the way, Biafra. Hey, every day as I enter the internet, I will see one thing that is vindicating Nnamdi Kanu, and my teeth will open like this. I will be smiling. Every day, I will see that the world is now seeing the true colors of Nigeria. And Nigeria is making every effort to cover themselves. I will be smiling like this. I will be happy. There are so many things this morning, I don't know where to start. But I will try and start somewhere. I heard that Ngozi Arabueze is crying because I exposed her. I am still coming. So many things to say, but let us face Nigeria first. When I finish Nigeria, I will now face Nigeria's stooge in Biafra, Ngozi Arabueze. Now, you see, every effort, please, I don't know why you people share this program, because what we have this morning is loaded, maliciously loaded. Nigeria packaged their brown envelope journalists to come out and defend and do damage control for Nigeria. When lives are going, holy souls are dying, and while they are going, they are crying and praying to God, vindicate us, vindicate us. Do you know that some of the people you took their lives, they are little children? Some of them were children inside womb. They brought them out, their fetus. Hey, if you see the calamity that these people have committed, that Ruben Abati and Rufai Useni was trying to cover it up. Njinika Okpe was doing the needful, reminding them. Now, the higher, bigger platform are now talking. The Bimaya exposure is now going to hit Nigeria below the belt, and Nigeria will not escape it. And after that exposure, our brothers in the Sahel, Burkina Faso, Niger, and Mali, they have now come out. Oh, they say they will no longer keep quiet. They said they will expose Tinubu, expose APC, expose all the terrorists working inside Nigeria government. They said they are going to mention their names. Yes. Everything is going bad for Nigeria. Everything is going bad for Tinubu administration. Nnamdi Kanu is being vindicated every day. I heard what Showore was saying, but I want my brother, Showore is friend of Nnamdi Kanu, whether you like it or not. Nnamdi Kanu had a meeting with Showore and they exchanged pleasantries. Showore knows very well the way they are playing their games. And he had this to say. But I have something to tell him after he finished talking. Because what Showore does not know is bigger than him also. What you don't know is bigger than you. Nnamdi Kanu is a selected son of God. He's a child of heaven. He is the savior of the Biafran people. He is the Jesus Christ of our own time. If you don't like it, hit your head on the wall. And there's no way you can hold him down. After 3 days, he will rise up and defeat all the enemies that have held him down. Now, let us listen to, where's that video? Okay, let's listen to this one from Twitter. And then after that, we will play other videos. Very, very important this morning. You need to be here. If you are not here this morning, you are missing a lot. You are missing a lot. So let's go there. Let's get it done. Now listen to Omoyele, and then I will now come and expose Nigeria for you, that Nigeria can never cover. The cover up is not working for Nigeria. It's not working. They are trying to cover up, but it's not working. The whole world will know.
They know that Nnamdi Kanu's trial cannot go anywhere. And they know that if it is concluded, it's a problem. If it is not concluded, it is a problem. So they make it an...
They know that if it is concluded, it is a problem. If it is not concluded, it is a problem. Do they have a choice? Whether they like it or not, even if they don't conclude it, we will conclude it by ourselves. If it is concluded, it is a problem. If it is not concluded, it's a problem. So Nigeria have by themselves carry problem.
They know that Nnamdi Kanu's trial cannot go anywhere. And they know that if it is concluded, it's a problem. If it is not concluded, it is a problem. So they make it an open-ended trial so that they will look as if something is happening.
They make it an open-ended trial. So what you are seeing every day is an open-ended. They have opened a trial that they don't want it to end, but it is open. And they say, we will accelerate it. The other day, they quickly said, hey, instead of 10th of October, let us quickly come to 26th of September. You were thinking that something tangible will happen. On that 26th again, they say, hey, go and open a defense. What a heck? What a heck? Then why didn't you just wait until the 10th of October to distract us, turning us up and down? Do you know that this man we are turning up and down is a prince? Do you know that he is the savior of the Biafran people? Do you know that he is the Jesus Christ of our time? Do you know that every day you turn it up and down, you are heaping curses upon yourself? Continue.
But they are not interested in his trial.
Okay.
They are interested in holding him perpetually until people realize that that's what they are doing.
Okay.
And I realized that a long time ago. The problem is that everybody has become complacent about Nnamdi Kanu's freedom. They have allowed the so-called Southeastern leaders who are deceiving them to say, oh, we are negotiating, we will get this thing resolved, to allow them to calm down the restless people who should get him out. You are not going.
The Southeast leaders who are deceiving them, of course we know. You know, we always say it. All they are doing is rigmaroling, deceiving people. Hey, we will go and speak with for Nnamdi Kanu. We are begging the president, begging who? And Nnamdi Kanu have warned them severally. Don't beg anybody on my behalf. I did not commit any crime. That is the reason why he submitted a no case. And if they have a case, or you bring the case now, they have not been able to bring a case for 5 years now. And the man submitted no case. Stop wasting my time. And yet, they are hell-bent on wasting his time. And you do not know, just like Showore said, if it is not ended, it is a problem. If it is ended, it's a problem. The more you are holding Nnamdi Kanu, the more problems you are bringing upon yourself. And funny enough, the problem you are bringing upon yourself are problems you cannot solve. Nnamdi Kanu's case, you can solve it. But by keeping him, I want to speak to these zoo animals. By keeping Nnamdi Kanu, you are heaping upon yourself problems you cannot solve. Now tell me, how can you solve this problem that in Nigeria every day Christians are being massacred and you refuse to talk about it? And today, those you least expected are now talking about it, because we try to talk about it, you try to ignore it, you make it look like we are foolish, that we are not relevant. Now, relevant people are now talking. People that normally you pay them to do something, they are international people. You pay them to do something, to grant interview. Now, we did not pay them. Nobody paid them. They are talking about it. Can you help the situation now? Shebi, you are still holding Nnamdi Kanu. I want to bust your bubble. The more you hold him, the more you create an atmosphere whereby you cannot move. You are choking yourself. It will be catastrophic for you. Nnamdi Kanu is like a hurricane. Nnamdi Kanu is the son of God. He's the son of thunder. He's the son of the rising sun. If you can hold the sun, then you can hold him. If you cannot hold the sun, let him go. Let him go.
To calm down the restless people who should get him out. You are not going to get Nnamdi Kanu out of detention by negotiation. It's not possible. Nigeria is holding Nnamdi Kanu to ransom for his unity. The payment they are demanding for is absolute unity and loyalty, regardless of what they are doing to Igbos. Yes, or they are doing to other Nigerians. Unless that ransom is paid, and that ransom is Nnamdi, or Nnamdi is rescued from the kidnappers. I think I want to say this, because Nnamdi Kanu is my friend, and I've been in this court several times on his behalf. In fact, when I would come to this court in the past, they would attack me physically. I was attacked physically thrice. Just the reason I don't come to court anymore is that a federal high court judge actually gave an order that I cannot attend this trial. This current trial, yes. He mentioned my name specifically. So I don't want to waste my time coming to court, but it will be more than, I think.
Did you hear that? I want to see this other video I want to play. I hope there are no graphics because it is a long video. I want to see, hope there are no graphics on it. Hopefully there are no, yeah, I believe there are no graphics on it. Now, you see, Omoyele Sowore have said it, and you know he always say it, and because he knows, he has been into the DSS, he knows what they are capable of doing, and he's still exposing them till tomorrow. Just the way he's choking Wike today, and Wike cannot even breathe anymore. All right, so now, going further, I want you to come and see what is happening, what they are trying to hide. Let's go on Twitter. Let me bring it on. What they are trying to hide is unhideable. Somebody say unhideable. 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 You want to cover it up, but you cannot. Believe me, you can't. You can't. The facts are coming out every day. Every day. The more you try to hide it, the more it is staring you on the face. All right, here it is. The news is springing up everywhere, every corner. As Ruben Abati and what's his name, Rufai Husseini was trying to look down and call a bluff of what Bimaha was saying. Other news agencies are reporting it and bringing it out, and the whole world is now seeing it. It is going more viral and viral. Now listen to this. This is from Parallel Facts. Parallel Facts. Nigeria has become headquarters, safe haven for 22 Islamic terror groups with 35 Christians unalived daily. The report, 35 every day. Now calculate it. Nigeria has become headquarter and safe haven for 22 Islamic terror groups. Now, the highest Islamic countries of this world, they don't even have as much terrorist groups as there are in Nigeria. Now, as if that was not enough, Niger and Mali, Burkina Faso move to expose Nigeria politicians accused of aiding terrorists. They call them bandits, but they are terrorists. Niger, Mali, Burkina Faso, they have vowed that they will expose Nigeria politicians accused of aiding bandits. Hey, as they are preparing to do, cover me, make I cover you. We are Koroto, cover me, make I cover you. Now, our brothers in the Sahel said, you cannot cover you, make I cover you. I will expose you all. Mali, Niger, and Burkina Faso. Look at it. It is on white and black. Nigeria, Niger, Mali, Burkina Faso move to expose Nigerian politicians accused of aiding bandits. These ones, they don't go cover anything. Now, here is the news. I am going to play a news for you now. I titled it, The Conversation is Gathering Momentum. The conversation is gathering momentum. Hallelujah. Let's go there. No, listen to this news. Let's play this news. It's long ago, but let's see whether we can play some of it. Let's see whether we can play some of it.
The story came out. 7,000 Christians have been killed in Nigeria this year. 7,000. According to Newsweek, the story came out. And you don't hear much about it.
Now, you see this man here? This is one of the greatest, the most popular YouTuber or media personality in America. He's from Iran. The most popular media personality. I think his YouTube channel is Value Print or something like that. Value. If you go there and let me see whether I'll be able to see his Valuetainment. Just put Valuetainment. They have 7 million subscribers on YouTube. This guy, he's from Iran, very popular guy in the USA. Only on YouTube alone, YouTube is one of the smallest platforms he has. Only on YouTube alone, this guy has 7 million. So what I'm telling you now is that this news you are listening to now, okay, look at the name there now, Valuetainment. Just go to Valuetainment on YouTube, on Twitter, Valuetainment. Very popular in the USA. Very popular. And they are now carrying the news. Bilma has said it. And what Ruben Abati and Rufai Husseini, shameless idiots, they came to debunk it. Now, Valuetainment, the biggest platform in America, one of the biggest in America, is now reporting it. And they are reporting it based on what Bima has said. Tinubu in trouble. Come and listen. Let us play it so that you understand. You cannot cover it. This is the time for Nigeria to be exposed. The criminality evil of Nigeria will be exposed. All right, let's go. Valuetainment.
7,000 Christians have been killed in Nigeria this year. 7,000. According to Newsweek, the story came out. And you don't hear much about it, okay? You don't. You hear a lot more about Gaza than you hear about Christians. Christians get killed. Even some Christians don't talk about it enough. They put more focus onto what's going on with Gaza because it's easier to have a enemy that is disliked than this. However, this is the reality of it, what's going on in Nigeria right now. 7,000 Christians have been killed during the first 220 days of 2025. A civil society watchdog says this is an average of 35 killings a day, according to a recent report published by the Nigeria-based human rights NGO, International Society for Civil Liberties and the Rule of Law. Nigeria has long been an epicenter of Christian persecution, with more Christians killed for their faith in Nigeria than in the rest of the world combined. Damn. According to human rights organization Open Doors, which monitors the persecution of Christians around the globe, the violence has displaced at least 12 million Christians since 2009. 16 years, according to Inter-Society. That year marked the start of Boko Haram's insurgency to establish a caliphate in Nigeria and the broader Sahel. In the 16 years since, Inter-Society estimates 189,000 civilians have been killed, 125,000 of whom were Christians and 60,000 were liberal Muslims. The Inter-Society reports that 7,087 Christians were killed in Nigeria between January 1st and August 10th, and that 7,800 were abducted in the same period.
Are you hearing it? They are not telling you that Muslims were not unalive, too. But they're telling you that the proportion, the target has been Christians. But Ruben Epeface and the useless Husseini Rufai was saying that Meha, they smoke, and at the same time they were validating it because they know it is the truth, and they were saying that nothing has been done. Then why are you trying to cover up for Nigeria? And you know one funny thing, what they were saying is they were connected with the Nigerian army. You saw them now advertising for Nigerian army in the same program where Christians have been unalived. 35,000 every day. Just like this guy said, it is not only Christians. There are Muslims, that are not fanatical, that have been unalived, but majority in their proportion. It is like, 90% Christians, and then like the remaining 10% are other people.
Period. The report identified Benue State and Nigeria Middle Belt as among the hardest hit, with at least 1,100 deaths, including the Yalawata massacre in June, with 280 Christians were killed. Rob, if you have a clip to play, is this the clip of the gentleman explaining what's going on? Or this is the one they're running out? Okay, go for it. It's after church service, I believe, by the way.
That's every gunshot you're hearing is hitting a person.
My people, my family members, they died in this house. 11. And some died in the other store. 8. Some died here. My whole family members that died yesterday, day before yesterday, on that very day, there were 20. That is my own family members. I'm not talking about any other thing. That's my own family members. This is my store. Those shops are my stores. Those places are being burned. Those places, this place is being burned. Here and up, my house is up there. That place also is burned. And the store where I pack my goods, I store my goods everywhere, has burned. They burn my clothes, they burn everything, they burn our food. All my family members, what we came out with is our clothes, what we wear. And I, standing here, this is what I came out with. And this is the only thing that I have. There's no anything with me.
Vinny, thoughts?
Going back to exactly what I was talking about, and it's like, I'm going to be honest. I had no idea. And why is that? Because the mainstream media doesn't give a damn, and they're not reporting this. It took Bill Maher, and you guys know me. I'm one of the most critical about this freaking guy, TDS. He goes back, he goes left, he goes right. It took him having Nancy Mace on to bring this up. You want to play this clip? Yeah, play this clip, please.
Nigeria, I mean...
You see that? These guys are not even aware. They say it took Bill Maher to get them to know. This same news that in Nigeria they are debunking it, it created awareness that has sparked up everywhere, and everywhere is boiling. It took, because of time, maybe I need to play this scene in a normal voice so that you will enjoy it more. It will be much more, it will make more sense. Now, let me reduce the speed. Let me reduce the speed because the speed is too much. Let me reduce the speed. All right.
Going back to exactly what I was talking about, and it's like, I'm going to be honest. I had no idea. And why is that? Because the mainstream media doesn't give a damn, and they're not reporting this. It took Bill Maher, and you guys know me. I'm one of the most critical about this freaking guy, TDS. He goes back, he goes left, he goes right. It took him having Nancy Mace on to bring this up. Rob, you want to play this clip?
Yeah,
play this clip, please.
Nigeria. I mean, the fact that this issue has not gotten on people's radar.
Right, no one's talking about it.
It's pretty amazing. If you don't know what's going on in Nigeria, your media sources suck.
Yep.
You are in a bubble. Not, and again, I'm not a Christian, but they are systematically killing the Christians in Nigeria. They've killed over 100,000 since 2009. They've burned 18,000 churches. This is so much more. These are their Islamists, Boko Haram. This is so much more of a genocide attempt than what is going on in Gaza. They are literally attempting to wipe out the Christian population of an entire country. Where are the kids protesting this?
That's a great point.
Thank you. This is no one to talk about, so thank you.
Absolutely.
And so why? Is it because, and he said this, Adam, I know you said this is the point. I got to give you credit where credit's due. No Jews, no news. Okay? This is a calling for all the Christian people. Like, where are you at? And you said it, I had to highlight it. In 2023, 4,100 Christians killed. That's 82% of all faith-based related killings worldwide. Guys, 84% of every Christian dying is right there. Okay, and meanwhile, guess what the U.S. lawmakers are pushing? They're pushing. They haven't declared anything, labeling Nigeria a country of particular concern. All right, what particular concern? The concern is there, and this guys, and the most powerful part. And I have to hold back my freaking emotions with all this persecution, Pat. 94% of Nigerian Catholics are still going to mass every week. Their faith is freaking unshaken, even in the face of death. Rob, can you play this clip? Look at this. Look at that. They're refusing. Holy moly. God bless them. Look at this.
We bless your name.
Wow. You can stop it, Rob. So that's what faith over fear. Look at that, Tom. Faith. And they're not stopping. They're not stopping. And I absolutely love Pat. They can't. What are they going to do? Bow down and say, no, we're sorry. No. You got to stand up for your faith, and that's it. Wow.
Tom.
This is heavy stuff. And I'm glad to finally see it coming out in media so that people can see the truth of what's going on in this world. This is why the world needs a savior. And what you have here is you have people understanding that a church is not a building. A church is a gathering of believers who are supporting each other, holding hands in the remnant of a building there, not knowing if their oppressors are going to return to finish the job on them. That is faith in action. That is faith over fear. And what you also have is, although Nigeria is rich in resources, they got a lot of natural resources. The way to get people to help you in this world is to have oil, to have gold, or have rich minerals, and then the West that needs those is more likely to give you aid and come help. That's not a criticism, that's a fact. And the thing that inspires me is that these people are living and trying to do it. What further inspires me is the churches and organizations around the world that are continuing to send missionaries and relief supplies into these areas. Darfur has been going on for 20 years now. Darfur, 20 years. And so to understand the power of the faith is to see it right there and to say, what could make someone there simply come together and pray? Not pick up arms, not go on a retaliation mission, but to come together and pray in encouragement. That's what this is all about. The number one persecuted group on earth is Christians. You can spin it any way you want, but you'd be wrong. This is what's happening. And they're returning prayer and peace in the face of persecution. And you've got governments. In this case, it happens to be a Sunni side of the Islamic tradition that is in control of the government, that is systematically trying to wipe everybody else out, specifically the Christians. And the reason the Christians are dangerous, if you ask, they will tell you, is because they're fearless and they keep talking about Christ, and they keep attempting to bring the good news of Jesus to other people, which causes people to convert. It's not political. It's not. Are you scared about carrying a Republican or a Democrat voter ID? No, I'll just carry independent. So if anybody steals my wallet, they won't pick on me. No, these are people that are bringing the good news of Jesus Christ, and these people are unafraid. And that is what the other side fears, is the power of the Holy Spirit and people converting. So what do? They think that by burning the churches and killing the people that they're doing it. This is horrifying. But they are liberating, but they are also inspiring people to be missionaries, to reach out and do it. And I just wish that the attitude of the media wouldn't be the right people are dying.
Yeah.
Adam.
Well, I don't know how you guys haven't noticed this, but this is something that's been going on for years and years and years and years, and the media just doesn't cover it. But it doesn't take an investigative journalism to realize that the following, they famously say, not all Muslims are terrorists, but all terrorists just happen to be Islamists. And I would like to separate what it is or jihadist between a normal peace-loving Muslim. Like, let's get real here. But all these groups have something in common, whether it's ISIS, Al-Qaeda, Taliban, the Boko Haram that just murdering Christians in Nigeria, whether it's the Islamic Jihad, whether it's the Houthis in Yemen, they're all jihadists. So which makes me wonder, Hamas is literally one of these groups. This is their function. They want to kill people who are not like them. The only difference is all these other groups are focusing on Christians. Hamas just happens to be focusing on Jews. But they famously say, first they come for the Saturday people, but then guess what? Then they come for the Sunday people. These people do not want to coexist. What don't you get, guys? What don't you get? I mean, you might have your criticism of what's going on in Gaza, but Jews or Israelis, because not all...
These people do not want to coexist. They do not want to coexist. That's the reason why we have made up our mind we cannot go on further with them. Now, I will pause it here. Let me show you when the Pope actually also made a statement on this particular issue. Pope, the current Pope. That Yelewata massacre. Look at what the Pope said.
Nella notte tra il 13 e il 14 giugno, nella città...
In June! This Pope said it in June. This thing the Pope spoke about, the presidency did not say anything about it. These people mentioned it, the Yelewata destruction, in June. 13th and 14th of June.
Nella notte tra il 13 e il 14 giugno, nella città di Yelewata, nell'area amministrativa locale di Guma, nello stato di Benue, in Nigeria, si è verificato un terribile massacro.
The Pope called it a terrible massacre. Terrible massacre. You saw them on Arise News, behaving as if it was nothing. Everybody are dying. Terrible massacre in Christian communities. The Pope condemned it, but no action was taken. The world did not act. The people that carried out that particular heinous act, the government knows them. Are you listening to me? The people that carried out the Yelewata massacre, the government knows them. They did not do anything. Those same people today have made peace deal with the government. They have made peace deal. Massacre on human beings, and nothing was done. And then after they finish massacring the people, they come to make peace deal. And they are not making peace deal by dropping their arms. They are making peace deal with their weapons. After the peace deal, they go back on entourage, on convoy. And the whole world is watching. Listen to the Pope.
Si è verificato un terribile massacro in cui circa 200 persone sono state uccise con estrema crudeltà, la maggior parte delle quali erano sfollati interni, ospitati dalla missione cattolica locale. Prego affinché la sicurezza, la giustizia e la pace prevalgano in Nigeria, paese amato e così colpito da varie forme di violenza. E prego in modo particolare per le comunità cristiane rurali dello Stato di Benue, che incessantemente sono stati vittime della violenza.
The people of Benue are the victims, according to the Pope, but the Pope did not condemn Nigeria governments that are involved in this. Nigeria government that are reinstating these terrorists into their society. Let's continue to listen to this news agency, the Value Print. Let's listen to them.
Israelis are Jewish, have a very deep understanding of it's kill or be killed. Unfortunately, you think you're going to negotiate with Boko Haram? You think you're going to reason with these people that are literally mowing people down?
But they are reasoning with them. Look at white people are telling you, Ndocha, you think you're going to reason with them? You think you are going to negotiate with them? Nigeria government is negotiating, and they have a chief negotiator by the name Gumi. Gumi is a negotiator. Listen to this man. I want him to repeat it again. Do you think you are going to negotiate with them? You think you are going to reason with them? They have God.
These people do not want to coexist. What don't you get, guys? What don't you get? I mean, you might have your criticism of what's going on in Gaza, but Jews or Israelis, because not all Israelis are Jewish, have a very deep understanding of it's kill or be killed. Unfortunately, you think you're going to negotiate with Boko Haram? You think you're going to reason with these people that are literally mowing people down? They're leaving church. They have a higher calling from Allah to commit jihad or practice jihad, and there's nothing stopping them. Pat, you always talk about choose your enemies wisely. And you give credit to your enemies. You give them credit because they're very clear in what they want. They want to take you out in business or they want to take you out in life. And it's very clear what's happening. You said no Jews, no news. Correct. Why are there protests just for Gaza? I mean, show me a protest for what's going on in Nigeria. Christians getting mowed down, nothing. Show me a protest for what's going on in Sudan, millions of people. Show me a protest of what's going on in Ukraine at this point, nothing. So the hypocrisy that comes from, oh, well, it's what's going on, it's a genocide in Gaza. There's other countries in the world where Christians are being persecuted, not just persecuted, killed, beheaded. You see what's going on in Syria.
That's literally, they're 125,000 people.
Murdering. You see what happened with the Druze and the Christians in Syria. But, you know, I always have fun when I see people doing the Free Palestine. Okay, cool, I respect that. And I said, well, you see these interviews, why are you doing this? We're anti-war, we're anti-war. Great. Name me one other protest you've ever been to. Name me one other. No, this is the only thing I've ever done. So that's the hypocrisy, that they've never gone to any other anti-war protest other than what's going on in Gaza.
I tell you what, though, man, let me tell you guys. If there's anything, like I had a very intense conversation with one of my kids last night. Very intense conversation with one of my kids last night. You have to be very careful, man, to not fall for the mob. And just because somebody is so convincing in their delivery of their message, you cannot be, and you may sit there and you may be like, well, he seems like he's this, he seems like he's that, he seems like he's this. And he's like, yeah, oh my God, that's what they're doing. And you're like, oh my God, I'm feeling it. And you're like, hey, pump the brakes, bro. This is how you all of a sudden get recruited into a mob. Be very, very careful of how you get manipulated and brainwashed into certain things, okay? You have to be. They do it to kids. They do it to adults. It doesn't matter if you're 70 years old, 80 years old, 22 years old, 42 years old, or 13 years old. They're going to come after you to try to brainwash you. And you know what percentage falls for it? You know what percentage falls for it? What percentage of people you think fall for brainwashing? For the mob? What percentage? I'm going to give you a number. I bet you're not going to get it right. What do you think the number is?
80 to 90.
What percentage falls for it? I'm going to tell you a number.
For the brainwashing.
Falls for the mob.
90.
Getting a hold of your brain.
90%.
And you're like supporting something that's absolutely
ridiculous.
90?
What percentage falls for it?
I'll say 90.
I'm going 66.
What are you going to say?
Yeah, 40%, 50%.
100%. All of us do.
See that?
All of us do. Anybody who's sitting here acting like, oh, that would never happen to me, you're part of it as well. No one walks on water. I'm telling you for myself, I have to watch for it. I'm better off thinking all of us are, are potential victims to falling for the mob. Everybody. Good, bad, horrible people, it doesn't matter. The most noble person can fall for the flipping mob. This is not about like, I have more education, it can't happen to me. The most educated people have been bought into the mob. The ones with the fanciest degree that are part of this community are recruited into the mob, by the mob. Go to universities. Where do you think most of these dumb protests are happening? Where? And you ask a basic question they don't have an answer for. This has been a record-breaking month in the history of the company with Mnk. Massive. I've never gotten this many Mnks. Rob is talking about the amount of Mnks he's getting, but there's one massive announcement that we've been working on.
Well, I think he has said things I want to hear. And then, brethren, this is serious. And he was trying to say there that it is very easy for them to manipulate people and buy them over. With the kind of money the mob is using, the mob in the USA, the kind of money they control, they can buy over everything. That's why Tinubu believes that he can buy everybody. He can buy everything. They're buying everybody. Just the way they bought and paid for Ngozi Arabueze. Let me show you guys the post Ngozi is sending. I don't know whether she posted it on her Twitter, because yesterday I told you guys that the people Ngozi is recruiting, they were caught up. The Smalley and Pepe, who happened to be Oji. They call him Oji. Some of those boys that were picked up by Soludo boys. The video, I don't know if you guys saw it. I have the video. I can play it on social media. That video exposed the Ngozi's boys that Ngozi took and put them in some camp somewhere close to Anambra State. They went and picked them up. Like, they just picked them like foul. And Ngozi wrote something I'm going to read to you right now. Ngozi, if you are denying that you don't know those boys, that's one thing that happens to all of you that we have been telling. Stay away from Ngozi. Now, Ngozi recruited those boys now. And now they have caught them. She's denying them. She is denying them. She says she doesn't know them. She doesn't know them. That's what she's saying. That she doesn't know them. Look at what Ngozi wrote. Shameless woman. They bought you, and in Biafra will be your end. Ngozi, Biafra will be your end. Ngozi wrote, it has come to the notice of the United States of Biafra USB government that a trending video of some individuals being held at a gunpoint by some reintegrated terrorists working for the legitimized governor Soludo are associated with USB. Now, you know, normally when they catch those people, they will ask them, who are you working for? Who are you working for? Did you hear them ask those boys, who are you working for? Because those Soludo boys know who those boys are working for. These are no longer, because they can't even come close to Biafra Liberation Army. They pick up these boys because they know who they were working for. They cannot expose Ngozi that they are working with Ngozi, so they don't need to ask those people, who are you working for? Bepe, that Bepe knows he's working for Ngozi. The small boy knows he's working for Ngozi. Ngozi, how about the boys you took from Lagos? Do you know that Ngozi, through Ezam Runobi, is recruiting people from Lagos and taking them to Biafra land to go and join her army? And the funny thing is that she takes them there to go and perish. And Ngozi continued to write, I want to use this opportunity to inform the social media propagandist and fraudulent egg breaker, Raphael Ajere, aka Vam Vam Vam, and his likes to stop the misinformation and the association of anything ESN with the United States of Biafra. I have told you people on this platform that anytime you see Ngozi take her time and try to debunk something, just know that that thing, Ngozi is doing it. I have always told you, I have always caught Ngozi Orabueze. Anytime I come out and flog something on Ngozi, I don't come out without evidence. I have my evidence. And as I come out to expose that shameless Fulani stooge, Ngozi Orabueze, she will always come out. She will come out to do damage control because she know I have caught her. She did it when she lied about Nnamdi Kanu. She did it when she lied about her registering herself and having ID card. She did several times. She has come to try to debunk the truth I have said about her. Now she's saying egg breaker. I am a proud egg breaker. And the egg breaking have opened the eyes of Biafrans and have delivered us from all your traps. If it were not that Chuko Kabiama used me, but now every one of us will be swimming under your pant and looking at the hairs under your pant and saying, hey, Madam Bao Bao, Madam Bao Bao, hey, Madam Bao Bao, what do you want us to do for you? Chineke Pogoku. Chineke Pogoku Ngozi Orabueze. God punish you well. Biafra will destroy and ruin you. You cannot sabotage our prime minister. You can't. You will try, but you have failed. Raphael Ajere, and his likes to stop the misinformation. This is not misinformation. This is real. How about the people you paid in Lagos? You took them from Lagos, and then they went there, and then they began to do kidnapping. And then they took your money away. And you were calling them on phone. Ngozi, I have the evidence. Oh. You were calling on phone and calling them. The other one carry the money, run, go, they do business. How about the one you get to Caterpillar? This boy called Bepe. You know, I know very well that they are working with Sapele. I know very well that Bepe and the small boy, they are working with Sapele. The people that have been cast out of what we are doing, those are the people you are working for and working with to destroy what we are doing. The God of Biafra will destroy you. I am happy that today Nigeria is being exposed. And I'm sure Ngozi does not like it. I don't need to read all what you wrote here, but I want you guys to know that Ngozi is debunking it. It's a very long note. The government of USB will continue to protect the safety and security and lives of our Biafran citizens. Oko. Ewu can bear. Tell them, I know all your secrets, Ngozi Orabueze. I know all your secrets. And I keep warning any one of you going to enlist in Ngozi army, you will not return. You will return because she is selling you to the politicians, because that's where, you know, she gets her pay. She will sell you to the politicians, and then you will have yourself to blame. Now let me bring you the last updates on what we have here. Yeah, let's go. Let me see what have we got. Let's see what else we've got here. Yeah, okay. The news from the Sahel. Let's there. The news from the Sahel. More updates from the Sahel. One Kawataronia. As they play the show, what's happening here?
Nella notte tra il 13 e il 14 giugno nella città di...
All right, let me show you guys more updates. More updates. Now here I said it is about to go down. Everything is working against Nigeria. Are you guys seeing it? Everything is working against Nigeria. Nigeria no go fit survive this one. Nigeria no go fit survive this one. Nnamdi Kanu is being vindicated every day. Now look at this. This one is coming from Nigeria Stories. Nigeria Stories are the one reporting this thing. These people are the people that report Nigeria news. They are most of the time even inside of Nigeria, but this one they are telling you is the truth that they cannot hide. Breaking news about 15 hours ago. Intelligence agencies from Niger, Mali, and Burkina Faso say they are preparing to reveal the names of senior Nigerian politicians alleged to be supporting bandit groups operating in Nigeria Northwest. Now, this is the leader of Niger. Hey! Now, there's another one I saw that will shock you guys, and I need you to see it. In 2024, oh my God, why I not save this thing? Are you guys seeing it? Let me see if I increase it more to 300. Oh no, 300 we reduce it. Now, in 2024, Tinubu made this post. 2024. Now come and see those people debunking this report going on right now. Now, I want to ask you, the unaliving of Christians, compare now with the time of Jonathan, which time is higher? Listen to what Tinubu posted in 2024 when he was looking for how to remove Jonathan. Look at what Tinubu posted. Look at the date, 29th of January 2024. Good luck Jonathan was in power. Bola Ahmed Tinubu wrote, the slaughtering of Christian worshippers is strongly condemnable. It calls to question the competence of Jonathan to protect Nigerians. Are you seeing it? This was the post made by Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Bola Ahmed Tinubu in 2014. Tinubu made this post. Oh, my time is up. The slaughtering of Christian worshippers is strongly condemnable. It calls to question the competence of Jonathan to protect Nigerians. If Tinubu can make this post in 2024, why are you trying to defend him? Why are you doing damage control for Tinubu? May God have mercy on your souls. You Nigerian evil journalists and you evil people in Nigeria. May God have mercy on your souls. I'll leave it here until I come back with more updates. Please follow me on Twitter. Be resharing, making sure that all these tweets are going viral, because the prominent people all over the world are sharing it. They are making it known to the whole world. Nigeria is not a habitable place. Nigeria must end for people to survive. And Biafra must come, because all these things they are exposing, Nnamdi Kanu have said it. And ask them, why are they still holding Nnamdi Kanu? Every day, Nnamdi Kanu is being vindicated. I'll leave it here until I join you again later. Airborne.